Marooned on Triton.
Hello, Internet, and welcome back to more Marooned on Triton. So, last week we did a little bit of roving around, a little bit of looking around, and then we found something, not really even in our looking around. It showed up once we got home, but something in the distance marked as a TRE faint signal. So, now, armed with mighty weaponry, we're off to go investigate that. Okay. It's much easier to see things without the giant cargo container. It's kind of fun watching the gun jiggle around. Oh, hold on. Whoa. Hold on. The antenna just went dark, but I see something. I don't trust that. What the? Okay, this gun jitters a little bit, but I'm sure that's fine. Some sort of tower, from the look of things. Okay. Guess let's get closer and see. I didn't see any weapons there, but I don't know why the signal went away. Oh, it is some sort of... It's like a tower on a... What on earth am I looking at? Huh. Well, we're close enough now that nothing's gonna matter. Whoa. It's sparking for sure. We're 300 meters from it. And it looks like it had some solar panels, but it looks like it's been shot up. Well, again, not seeing any weaponry. Keep the gun stowed and proceed with caution, I guess. It should hopefully, the gun, my gun, should hopefully kick to life if there's any sort of threat that arises. I mean... Yeah, this has definitely seen better days.
Critical.
Okay. Well, do a quick perimeter. There's a hole. There's some sparking solar panels. Oh, the antenna's back on. I wonder if its only source of power is this panel. So maybe the sun went behind a cloud and it lost energy. Well, guess let's give it a poke. I don't like that my reputation's going down. I can't get in any other way. I mean, I don't know for sure, but it definitely doesn't look like anyone's been by to visit in a while. I don't know if I guess if what Hall said is true, these TRE people are no longer really an issue. So there is a battery on this thing. Access is denied. Oh. And a very frosty vending machine that seems to work. Except access is denied. Okay. That's a bummer. Right. Everything appears safe. There's that hole again. So it keeps going up. Gosh. This place has not fared well. So this is out. So it's some sort of landing pad. Huh. Yeah. Interesting. I guess maybe this was something they used to kind of a place to dock ships and unload cargo and stuff. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. You'd think they could just land it onto ice. Though maybe they wanted it out kind of in the middle, you know, away from any obstacles for the ships coming down. Now, I guess the antenna was just intermittent and happened to kick back on. Maybe there was some snow that got blown off that panel and it was able to get some charge. There's another vending machine. Yeah, it's definitely some sort of landing pad with a flight control deck. There it is. Huh. There's definitely no one here now. Maybe I can get my suit in. There's not much by way of systems. Does it have an inventory on it? No, nothing.
Fuel critical.
Odd. Well, can definitely see a fair ways from it. Look out, granted there's not too much to see. Let's go up to the very top. Looks like another mountain or island thing off that way. And then just ice. That is weird. Why this would just be kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, now the fog's rolled in. Guess I wanted to hold those out extra far away. Huh. Well, I guess this isn't hurting anyone. Just kind of a derelict. I could probably try and strip it down for parts. But honestly, I don't really need parts. There's not much here of value. Guess I could take a vending machine. It's kind of just a old frozen tower. I guess we know what that is. If we ever are in need of a landing pad, we know where to go. It's the drone rack. That's a fair ways out, but I bet we could get to that other, the unknown signal, as opposed to this faint one. Can I head there, vector back to base, and see how the old pistons are doing? Yeah, definitely travel slightly smoother with zero friction. You just have to angle better to keep your trajectory up. Oh, it's another one of those shaped ones. It's landed square on its nose. Great. Badger suit. Anything good in the cargo? Ooh, yes. Better grinder and even more space bucks. That's a shame. I wonder... Hey, it's not that far away. Maybe I can buy a soda with all of these space bucks I've got. Let's go ahead and use a good grinder. Though, and I guess there's some debate over it. I've always found that the speed of the grinder isn't really all that important. It's knowing how to use it. So these advanced, super fast grinders, while they can be handy for just cutting things apart, if you're doing fine precision work, they really just cause more of a detriment. I don't need a soda that badly. Let's just go home. I should also probably make an actual GPS for the base now that it's in a set position instead of just relying on it's near the cobalt and silver. Because it's not even all that near them. Just go vaguely close and look for the big hole in the mountainside. Speak of the devil. Oh, speaking of, we are probably gonna miss it. Now we're tracking more true. And there's another scout.
Fuel critical.
I wonder. It's on the other side of the mountains again. I don't know how... It is a faint signal, it says, but it's going 3 kilometers. I don't know how much further it goes. If it picks it up, that scout might pique its interest. We know it didn't like the other signal types. It doesn't seem too interested, though. Okay. It's gonna take a while to transfer all this by hand. What I may do... The cargo container served us well, but... not that well, frankly. So... I think I may... grind it down to just the container. And maybe grind down everything out here except for this thruster. Which is barely holding on, my goodness. Try and get that topped up. Maybe... There's not too much I could do with that. Maybe it would be worth just slapping it on as another one back here. It would definitely give me more acceleration, especially with a load. That may be an option. I'd have to move the gyro, I think. And it'll be kind of a pain to stick in. Yeah, especially with my massive... It's the downside of having Gatling gun hands. It's not really a precision instrument anymore. It'll be hard to kind of slot stuff in. Guess I could remove the spotlight and all this upper stuff. Because honestly, the spotlight, as fun as it is, hasn't done much use. Yeah, we'll consider how to deal with that, but for now, I'll just grind all this stuff down. All my shame. And then slap it all in that container and then just carry the container inside. Probably won't be too heavy to lift, I say with no confidence. Ow. Darn roof coming off. Guess I could have expected as much. Oh. Alright, let's just clean this up before reality dissolves. Okay. Oh nope. It's right. They're very thin, these plates. So much so they can apparently slip through the molecular bonds of the other plates. Oops. It's gonna be a downside of this. Probably gonna be rewelding that crate more times than I'd like to.
No energy.
Uh-oh. Very cold. Oh. Up on. Okay. Ah, heated seats. Oof. I always forget that's what happens. Yeah. Gosh, I can't wait. Well, the hangar's gonna be too big, I think, to enclose fully. But I can't wait for the eventual reality where I have an enclosed space where I can just
Fuel critical.
relax in heated air. That'll be the life. Let's grind down the rest of this. And it may give me enough parts to fix the thruster. They'll probably... Oh! Didn't know those were in there. Okay. I could probably... I probably will need to go in to get the stuff to build that thruster. Now let's see. So if I clear off this stuff, maybe just get rid of that too. Then we drop the thruster off. Right. Nuts. Well, I guess it is time for a redesign. Okay. Can I kick this thing? Not really. Okay. Well, so I'm thinking, since the thruster is no longer attached, we maybe put one on this side of this battery, one on this side of this battery. We'll have room in here for something else eventually someday. I need stuff for merge blocks. And the bright side is this may actually be slightly easier to do. Let's see, do we have... I doubt it. Oh. Hey, we do. We don't have enough for that, but... Okay. Luckily, our wheels still work. So... Oh, crud. That's what I didn't want to have happen. Right.
Critical.
Well, it's resting on A side, so... If we do it like that, I should be able to snap this onto that. Hopefully without too much issue. Now... Oh, it may just be able to reach from here. Just have... almost. I betcha. If I just kinda... very gently... Okay. Now, we control... Oh, crud. To get out of control of that, now we control and we line up the hand. It's a bit of a shuffle back and forth, but that's not a bad thing. That's a bit more of a bad thing.
Fuel
Okay, let's
critical.
do something. Really, this should be straight, and I should bend the other one, because I have control of the other one. Okay, that's pretty close to straight. So. Yes. Okay. Control the arm. Position our gripper. Oh, it was ready, but not in a position that I think is correct. Let's try and pull that back in. Just a smidgen. I want to get it kind of... yeah, about there. Because then there's some room for me to fit over the other merge block. Okay. So we switch into gun control. Angle it. Position out there. Oh boy. This isn't the world's easiest thing to do. Hopefully I have the articulation to get it in there. And the fine motor control. Okay, so that's as far in as that can go. So I'm gonna have to do some of this by hand.
Fuel critical.
But that's probably for the best anyway. Okay. Let's get this roughly level. Though actually... probably want it out there. If I take this one up, I just have to remember to reset this to the correct velocity when I'm done. Spin this one in. Okay. Okay, things are looking good. Let's raise this up a little bit more. Because I can always bring it down for the final lock. Bring that in. Bring that out. bring this in more. Actually. I think I want it out like that. If I align that like so. Okay, that's quite close. I need to... adjust everything, I think. Let's bring this one back out. There's a scout over there. Yeah, that's pretty darn close. Okay. And this is a complex maneuver. So. Okay. Oh, we're close. Okay, we're good. No! That's not good. Oh. Right. Well,
Inventory full.
time to start running stuff in, I guess. Crud. I was afraid that would happen. That's the downside of not having a quick, disconnect for your arm. Luckily that thruster survived.
Inventory full.
Hoofa toofa. Well, on the bright side, one thruster survived. The other thruster, let's turn you off actually. One thruster survived, the other thruster is now attached to the vehicle again. And all it cost us was the front of the vehicle and
Inventory full.
a cargo container and possibly all the stuff under it that may have gotten crushed by that ice cube. The money survived, so that's nice, I suppose. Okay.
Inventory
There's a bit
full.
of stuff left. Oof. Yeah, one of these days I will find a way to not encounter the wrath of the clangy gods. While still doing all this absurd stuff that I keep doing.
Inventory full.
Oh, hey. At least the drills didn't explode yet, so... that's gotta mean something. How close are we to... so it looks like it has 3 more passes to do before we're done with that piston. Then we'll have to figure out if we want to, or how we want to deal with that. I think I have an idea maybe, but again, it's not like my track record's particularly good right now. Yeah, the front drive of this place is probably gonna end up looking a lot like this, unfortunately. Gonna have to start building a bridge. I guess the benefit is it'll be so rough terrain that anyone attacking from the ground won't be able to get past it. It's like I'm building my own moat by smashing my rover into it repeatedly. Okay. Well, so that thruster is now repaired. That one survived fairly intact somehow. Right. And I really don't want to have to do the second one. The second one's going to be worse because the chair's in the way, too. Oh, goodness. Well, we've started the project. We've got to finish it. Yeah, our merge block is still attached. Huh. Can I... Open menu. What options? I'm not seeing what I want there. Curious. No. There's not a quick option for... on some things, like connectors, you can set up, or I think wheels and rotors and whatnot, you can set up a safety detach where if it gets more than the level you set of force on it, the thing detaches. That might save us from the clanginess a little bit. Just if we can... if we could have the mag plate auto disconnect when it felt a tug. Because at least for this, it's not like the weight I'm lifting would give much resistance. But I guess we're good. Alright. Oh look, the hotbar's fixed because I reattached the same thruster that was on it before. Well, let's see what we can do. Whoops. Forgot that's what that button does. Okay. So, nope. If I do like that, then lower into the hole. Again, this doesn't feel like the smartest decision, but also, hold on. That piston. Oh, right. That thing I said I was supposed to remember to do, and I forgot to do. So we've got the thruster. That is step one. Let's bring it around. And then... oh, right. Let's see. Ideally, if I can get it into position where I'm using the hand to do stuff, I'll be able to quickly detach it once it's time. But I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Okay. Oh, nuts, nuts. Why are we... don't flip. Don't flip, you wild machine. Oh, right. It's because I'm using the wrong thing. Okay, let's get somewhere flat. Somewhere flat with no holes. There we go. Safe. In fact, hold on. We'll be remodeling this deck, I think, anyway, so... let's take some bits. I am going to attach myself to the floor. I want to be locked down to the ground and safe. Because if I'm on the ground and safe, well, I'll be safe. I shouldn't be knocked around by crazy happenstance. Yeah. Okay. Now, take the wheels and we just drop their height until we lock to the ground like so. We are now stationary. We shouldn't flip all about. I should probably... So I think this is, now that the front's gone, I think this will get a little bit more heavy of a redesign. Probably not too much, but I think I'll go ahead and extend it. And I do want to work in some way to do this normally. Maybe somewhere... I don't know. I need some way that I can lower it all the way down to the ground and then connect it with one of the magnetic plates. Because for some of these heavy arm things, that's what you need to do. Otherwise, you flip and flail about. So. Ooh, I don't love the position of that. Right. Oh, we're so close. In fact... Yeah. Okay. Well, it did lock. Let's pull it. That's probably where it wants to go. See, and we are normally we'd be flying about like madmen right now. But instead, you can unlock that, spin it away. Everything jiggles a little more than should be physically possible. We've got 2 thrusters. Okay. All it took was several years off my life. Oh boy. Okay. Wheels. Oh, let's hop on up. Let's get the turret. Yeah, looking semi-respectable. Okay. Last but not, actually, we'll use the wheels. Oh, we probably have to... Wait a minute. Why... Why is there only one thruster? Because the other one is still called Special Content Power. Right. Oh boy. Oh, and it's got an override. Okay. Well, let's go ahead. Make a thrusters group. Slap it on the hotbar. Look at that power. Never mind the fact the wheels are on and we should be using them. No. I guess last thing we should do is probably check the drills again. Well, still look drilly. It's only got one more push to go. That battery is dead. That one's at about 50%. Right, time to kick on this bad boy. Okay. Well. There we are. Dramatic beast of a machine. A hole that's ever so slightly deeper. Some more holes that are deeper than I'd want them to be. I think this is where we'll end it for today. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Someday, maybe, I won't bite off more than I can chew. But it's not today and it's not going to be tomorrow. Alright. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to check out any other stuff I've done. And until next week, bye-bye.